Hello, coin collectors and history enthusiasts. Welcome back to my All Old Rare Coins channel, where we uncover the hidden treasures of the coin world. Today, we've got something truly extraordinary to talk about, a coin that carries both historical significance and incredible monetary value, the United States Liberty I dime from 1977. While this coin might seem like just another dime to most, its rarity and unique characteristics make it a highly sought-after item in the world of numismatics. Stick around until the end to find out just how much this little dime could be worth today. Let's start by taking a closer look at the Liberty I dime itself. First introduced in 1796, the Liberty dime was an iconic piece of American currency for over a century. The coin's design changed over time, but it always remained a symbol of the nation's early years. By 1977, the design had evolved into the modern look we're familiar with today, featuring the profile of liberty, a symbol of freedom and democracy. The 1977 Liberty I dime was produced as part of the standard issue series, and although millions were minted, not all of them are created equal. What makes certain dimes from this year so valuable lies in the rarity of certain variations and the pristine condition of the coins that have survived through the decades. While most dimes you'll come across from 1977 are still relatively common and not worth much beyond their face value, a few of these coins carry significant historical and numismatic weight. One of the key factors that influenced the value of a 1977 Liberty I dime is its condition. Just like with any collectible item, the better the condition, the higher the value. Coins that have been in circulation for years tend to have wear and tear, meaning they lose some of their original shine and detail. However, finding a 1977 dime that is in mint or near mint condition is rare, and these pristine examples are highly sought after by collectors. Now, let's talk about something even more exciting. Some of these coins have unique characteristics that set them apart from others. Over the years, some of these dimes have been discovered with rare minting errors, tiny flaws that occurred during the manufacturing process. These errors, whether they be off-center strikes, double die designs, or unusual minting marks, can drastically increase the value of the coin. Collectors are particularly drawn to these error coins because they are one-of-a-kind pieces. A minor mistake in the minting process can turn an ordinary coin into an extraordinary and valuable treasure. The 1977 Liberty I dime, while it may have initially seemed like just another coin in the series, has become a shining example of how small details and historical significance can lead to big money in the numismatic world. A coin with the right combination of rare features, such as an error or near-perfect condition, can fetch a surprising price in the market. And now, for the big reveal. You've been wondering just how much a 1977 Liberty I dime can actually be worth, right? Well, if you happen to own one of these rare coins, particularly one in pristine condition or with an unusual minting error, you could be sitting on a small fortune. Believe it or not, some 1977 Liberty I dimes have sold for as much as $145,000. That's right, $145,000 for a single dime. It's incredible to think that something so small, a coin that may have seemed ordinary at first glance, could be worth so much. So, if you've got any old coins lying around, especially dimes from 1977, it might be worth taking a closer look. If you find one in great condition or with a rare error, you could be holding on to a very valuable piece of American history. Before you go rushing off to check your coin collection, remember that rarity, condition, and the presence of any errors are key to determining the true value of a coin. If you've got a 1977 Liberty I dime, take it to a professional coin dealer or appraiser to get an accurate valuation. Next coin, we have a real treat for you, a coin that's often overlooked but carries a tremendous value for those who know what to look for. The United States Liberty I dime from 1999, minted with a P mint mark. If you've ever come across a 1999 dime, you might not think much of it, but there's one specific variation that could make this coin worth thousands of dollars. Stick around as we dive into the history, value, and what makes this dime so unique. First, let's get familiar with the 1999 Liberty 1 dime. This coin is part of the famous series of dimes that feature the image of Franklin D. Roosevelt, who served as the 32nd President of the United States. The image of Roosevelt on the obverse, designed by artist John R. Sinek, has been the face of the dime since 1946. The reverse side of the coin features a torch, olive branch, and oak branch, symbols of liberty, peace, and strength, respectively. While the 1999 Liberty 1 dime looks like just another dime in the series, it's important to note that the mint mark, which indicates the location where the coin was minted, plays a huge role in determining its rarity and value. The 1999 dime, specifically the one minted at the Philadelphia Mint, has a P mint mark, which is crucial when identifying this coin's worth. But here's the twist that sets the 1999 P Liberty dime apart from the rest of the series: it's a coin that's highly sought after by collectors due to a very specific feature. You see, the 1999 dimes produced at the Philadelphia Mint were part of a batch that had some unique production issues. During the minting process, a number of these coins were struck with an unusually strong, or sometimes even doubled, strike. This meant that the image of Roosevelt on the obverse could appear larger or more defined than on typical dimes. These subtle variations are often referred to as double dies or strong strikes, and they can greatly increase the value of the coin, depending on how prominent the error is. These production errors, while small, have caught the attention of dedicated coin collectors. Coins that feature these unique features, such as a strong or doubled strike, are known as error coins, and they are among the most desirable for collectors. These error coins are extremely rare, which is what makes them so valuable. A regular 1999 P Liberty dime without any errors may only be worth face value, but when you find one with the right kind of strike, that's when the coin can go from ordinary to extraordinary. Now, let's talk about what really makes the 1999 P Liberty dime stand out in the world of coin collecting: its value. While most coins from the same year might not fetch much more than their face value, a 1999 P dime with the right characteristics, like a doubled die or an unusually strong strike, can fetch a considerable amount. The price for such a coin can vary depending on the specific error, but in some cases, these coins have been known to sell for a mind-blowing amount. Are you ready for the big reveal? If you happen to have a 1999 P Liberty 1 dime with one of these rare features in exceptional condition, it could be worth as much as $76,000. That's right, $76,000 for a single 1999 P Liberty dime. It's incredible to think that something as small as a dime could have such a high value. So, if you've ever held onto some old coins or come across a 1999 P Liberty dime, it might be time to take a closer look. If it's in great condition and features one of these rare strikes or errors, you could be holding onto a small fortune. If you're lucky enough to have one of these valuable coins, it's definitely worth getting it appraised by a professional coin dealer. As with any rare coin, condition is key, so finding one in near mint or mint condition can make all the difference. Now, we've got a real gem to talk about: the 1999 D Liberty 1 dime. This may just look like a regular dime at first glance, but trust me, it's far from ordinary. In fact, this particular coin could be worth a lot more than you might think. If you've ever wondered how some coins from seemingly modern years can carry such incredible value, then this video is for you. Let's start by giving you some background on the Liberty 1 dime. Introduced in 1946, the design of the dime has remained largely the same, featuring Franklin D. Roosevelt, the 32nd President of the United States, on the obverse. The reverse shows a torch, an olive branch, and an oak branch, which are symbols of liberty, peace, and strength, respectively. These elements have made the dime one of the most recognized and iconic coins in American currency. Now, you may be wondering, what makes the 1999 D Liberty 1 dime so special? The answer lies in a combination of rarity, minting issues, and collector demand. Dimes from 1999 were produced in large numbers, but as is often the case with coin collecting, it's the little details that can turn an ordinary piece of currency into something highly valuable. And in the case of the 1999 D Liberty dime, there's a unique feature that's caught the attention of serious collectors. The 1999 D Liberty dime has become famous due to some minting errors that occurred at the Denver Mint, where the D mint mark indicates it was produced. These errors, which are generally small but significant, can make a dime much more valuable than you might expect. In particular, some of these dimes were struck with a misalignment or an unusually strong strike. This means that the design of the coin may appear slightly doubled or larger than it should be, which is something that collectors will pay a premium for. Why are these errors so desirable? Well, error coins are incredibly rare, and collectors are always on the lookout for them. An error in the minting process makes a coin unique. No two error coins are exactly alike. The presence of these rare variations means that the coin is no longer just a standard piece of currency, but a one-of-a-kind collectible. A single dime with a double strike or a misaligned die could be worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars to the right buyer. It's not just the minting errors that can boost the value of a 1999 D Liberty 1 dime. Condition is key. Coins that have been well preserved over the years are worth significantly more than those that show signs of wear and tear. A dime that's been carefully stored in mint condition can fetch a much higher price than one that's been circulating in wallets and pockets for years. A coin that looks as if it just came from the mint is always in high demand among collectors. As with all rare coins, demand drives the price. The 1999 D Liberty 1 dime is a great example of how the value of a coin can skyrocket simply because it's harder to find in pristine condition or with that sought-after error. For collectors, the thrill of finding a coin like this is immense. Not only are they able to add a unique item to their collection, but they're also investing in something that has a real monetary value. Are you ready for the big reveal? Here it comes. If you happen to own a 1999 D Liberty 1 dime, especially one with a minting error or in near-perfect condition, you might just have a small fortune on your hands. That's right, this dime could be worth as much as $79,100. That's right, $79,100 for a single 1999 D Liberty 1 dime. It's unbelievable, but true. The rarity, the historical significance, and those special minting errors are what make this little dime such a hot commodity in the coin world. So, if you have any old coins lying around, it's definitely worth taking a closer look, especially if you have a 1999 D Liberty dime tucked away. If you do find one of these rare and valuable dimes in your collection, make sure to have it appraised by a professional coin dealer. They'll be able to give you an accurate valuation, and who knows, you might be sitting on a fortune. Remember, the condition and rarity of the coin are the biggest factors that will determine its worth, so keep an eye out for those special characteristics. In Next Coin, we have an exciting find that could change the way you think about modern coins. You might think a coin from 1980 is just another piece of everyday currency, but what if I told you that one specific dime from that year could be worth a fortune? Yes, you heard that right. We're talking about the 1980 P Liberty 1 dime, a coin that might be sitting in your collection or even in your pocket right now, and it could be worth way more than face value. Stay with us as we uncover why this coin is so special and how much it's worth today. Let's dive right into the history behind the 1980 P Liberty 1 dime. The Liberty Dime series, introduced in 1946, features the portrait of Franklin D. Roosevelt, the 32nd President of the United States, on the obverse. The reverse side of the coin displays a torch, an olive branch, and an oak branch, symbols of liberty, peace, and strength. For over half a century, this design has remained a recognizable representation of American values. But the 1980 P Liberty dime stands out in the world of coin collecting for reasons you may not expect. The P mint mark tells us that this dime was produced at the Philadelphia Mint. At first glance, the 1980 P dime may seem like a standard coin, with millions of them minted that year. However, what sets some of these coins apart is their rare condition and unique features that make them highly desirable to collectors. The first thing you need to know is that coins from the 1980s, particularly those with minting flaws or errors, have become incredibly sought after as rare specimens. When we talk about value in the coin world, it's all about the condition and the presence of unique characteristics. Most of the 1980p dimes are in average condition, used, worn down from circulation, and nothing to get excited about. But in the world of numismatics, it's the coins that are in pristine, uncirculated condition that truly hold value. The 1980p dime, in particular, has some rare examples that were never heavily circulated, keeping their shine and detail intact over the years. These dimes, still in mint or near mint condition, are among the most desirable to collectors because they represent a snapshot of American currency from the 1980s, in nearly perfect form. But that's not all. There are certain 1980p dimes that were struck with minting errors or anomalies, making them even more valuable. You may be familiar with the term error coins, and the 1980p Liberty dime has a reputation for containing these types of flaws. These errors could be anything from a double die, where the design appears to have been struck multiple times, to off-center strikes, or even misalignments in the die that can make a coin look unusual. Error coins are incredibly rare and highly prized because they are essentially one-of-a-kind, making them the crown jewels of any collection. For a coin to go from ordinary to extraordinary, it needs to have these rare traits. And finding an error coin, especially one that is in excellent condition, can send a coin's value soaring. The 1980p Liberty dime with one of these minting flaws is a hot item on the market right now, and collectors are always eager to add them to their collections. So, if you happen to have a 1980p dime in your collection, it might be worth taking a closer look for any signs of a minting error. Now, let's talk about the big question: how much can a 1980p Liberty 1 dime actually be worth? If you have one of these rare coins in top-notch condition, or better yet, with a minting error that makes it unique, you could be sitting on a small fortune. And here's the moment you've all been waiting for. Believe it or not, a single 1980p Liberty 1 dime has been known to sell for as much as $230,100. Yes, that's right, $230,100. For one dime. It's truly amazing to think that such a small and seemingly ordinary coin could carry that kind of value. The combination of rarity, condition, and minting errors has made this 1980p Liberty 1 dime a highly coveted coin among collectors, and its price reflects just how much people are willing to pay for it. If you find yourself in possession of one of these rare dimes, it's worth getting it appraised by a professional to find out just how much it could be worth. You might have a treasure hiding in your collection without even realizing it. Whether it's in perfect condition or has a minting error, this coin could make you a lot more money than you ever expected. Last coin, we have an exciting and rare find to share with you. If you think all dimes are created equal, think again. Today, we're diving deep into the world of the 1979 Liberty 1 dime, a coin that, while seemingly ordinary at first glance, could actually be worth a jaw-dropping amount of money. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just beginning your coin hunting journey, this particular dime could be the treasure you've been looking for. Stick around, because by the end of this video, you'll know just how valuable the 1979 Liberty 1 dime really is. Let's start with a bit of background on this dime. The Liberty 1 dime has been in circulation in the United States since 1946, featuring the iconic portrait of President Franklin D. Roosevelt on the obverse. On the reverse side, you'll see a design that includes a torch, an olive branch, and an oak branch, which represent liberty, peace, and strength. The 1979 Liberty dime is no exception to this design, but there are a few important details that make this particular year and mint mark significant in the world of coin collecting. This coin was minted at the Denver Mint, as indicated by the D mint mark on the reverse side. While millions of dimes were produced that year, it's important to note that not all coins are created equal. Most of the 1979 dimes are still in circulation or have been used and worn over the years, making them worth only their face value of 10 cents. However, if you dig deeper, you'll find that some 1979D dimes have been preserved in near-perfect condition, while others contain unique characteristics that make them far more valuable than you might expect. So what makes the 1979D Liberty 1 dime stand out? Well, the key is in the details. Coin collectors don't just look at the date and mint mark, they pay close attention to the condition of the coin, as well as any unique features that might set it apart from others. In fact, certain 1979D dimes are highly prized due to subtle minting errors that make them incredibly rare. Minting errors happen when something goes wrong during the production process, creating coins that are different from the intended design. These errors can include things like double strikes, where the coin is struck more than once, creating a blurry or overdefined image. Other common errors include off-center strikes, where the design isn't fully aligned with the edges of the coin, or die cracks, where the die used to strike the coin becomes damaged, leaving visible marks on the coin. These errors can turn an otherwise ordinary dime into a valuable collector's item, as error coins are highly sought after by enthusiasts for their rarity and uniqueness. The 1979D Liberty 1 dime has a few such examples that have caught the eye of serious collectors. Some of these dimes feature an unusual doubling effect on the lettering or even on Roosevelt's portrait, making them particularly desirable. It's these kinds of anomalies that set error coins apart from others and contribute significantly to their value. Collectors know that owning a rare error coin can be a great investment, as the value of such coins only tends to increase over time. Of course, the condition of the coin also plays a major role in determining its value. Coins that have been well preserved in mint condition, free from scratches, wear, or discoloration, are always more valuable than coins that have been circulated heavily. When a coin is kept in pristine condition, it retains its original sharpness and detail, making it more appealing to collectors and therefore more valuable in the marketplace. Now, let's get to the exciting part, the value of this amazing coin. If you're lucky enough to have a 1979D Liberty 1 dime that is in excellent condition, or if it has one of those rare minting errors, you could be sitting on a small fortune. Coins like this don't come around every day, and collectors are willing to pay top dollar for a piece of history. So, how much is a 1979D Liberty 1 dime really worth? If you have one of these rare dimes, in great condition or with an error, you could potentially sell it for as much as $250,900. Yes, you heard that correctly, $250,900 for a single dime. That's the kind of money a well-preserved, error-free 1979D Liberty 1 dime with special features can fetch in the right market. It's incredible to think that such a small, everyday coin can be worth so much. So, if you have a 1979D dime stashed away in your collection or even in your pocket, now's the time to take a closer look. You may have a rare and valuable treasure that could turn into a major payday. It's always a good idea to have your coins appraised by a professional if you think they might be worth something. And if you do find that your 1979D Liberty 1 dime is indeed a rare one, congratulations, you could be holding a valuable piece of history. Before you go, take a moment to check through your old coin collections. You never know what you might find. And if you enjoyed this video and want to keep learning about rare and valuable coins, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to our channel, and click the notification bell so you never miss a coin discovery. Thanks for watching, and happy collecting!